My dog Azur. Our journey. A story about a dog called Azur and the village Sikhari on the mountain Pedadactylos in the northern part of Cyprus. Once you are in Cyprus, if you look at Pedadactylos, you can see exactly where it is, because the Turks created a big Turkish flag with rocks and they painted it white and put the lights around it to make it possible for everyone to see it day and night. So, my village is under that flag. The next contemporary dance is shown the emotions of the people during the invasion and the feelings of the ones they lost their loved ones, their houses and their belongings. It was when the people of Cyprus heard for the first time the word refugees.
Cyprus, 1974. Living in our village, looking forward to our future. Cyprus, July 1974. Those who wanted to get their way decided to push President Margaris away. 5 days later, the Turkish troops invaded the island. We picked up a few things and left. We got lost in different directions. Our dreams have been left unfinished, our memories a bunch of nothing. I, with my family, managed to find a way to London, where I made a life for myself, got married, had a daughter. But I'm always thinking about making the journey back there. I sleep, and every night I dream about the places that I will never see again. My village, my street, my home, the olive tree in my back garden. To taste the water from the village tap in my square.
Your dog?
My dog, yes, Azur.
Tell me about your dog.
My dog? Oh, it's a long story. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
I have all the time in the world.
Okay then. I lived in a village called Sikari with my parents, 2 brothers, George and Andreas. They always used to pick on me, but I didn't mind. I had many friends, but none too close. I always begged my parents to give me a pet. And then one day, when I was 9, I was finally given one.
So you got your own dog?
Yes. I was lying on my bed one day, dreaming about my life as an actor even then. When suddenly my mother burst into the room and said, "Panos, come downstairs and see what I got for you." So I got out of my bed and I walked down the creepy, crawly stairs. And as I got closer to the living room, I could hear heavy panting coming from the living room. And as I looked around, I saw my 2 brothers playing with a brown, furry dog. My mother said, "He's yours. You can name him." When he looked into my eyes, I said, "Okay, I'm going to call him Azur."
Azur?
Yes,
Why
Azur. Well, it was from a story from the school. It described how blue the sky in Cyprus is, the bluest in the world. And that dog, his eyes were so blue, it reminded me of that story. So I called him Azur. I tried to spend as much time with that dog as possible. I took him everywhere. We went fishing, we went for long walks. I taught him tricks. I used to throw the ball and he used to come running back with it. He never got tired. And I taught him clever tricks. He used to stand on his legs and with his paws up waiting for me to give him a treat. Oh, that dog.
That's a very interesting story. So tell me more about your Azur.
When I used to go to school, every morning he used to look at me and his face used to drop and his ears used to drop and say, "Hey!" Like he used to say to me, "Where are you going? Take me with you." I couldn't take him to school. And when I came home from school, he used to get so excited, he used to run up and down and jump on me and lick my face. He became my best friend. I spent as much time as possible with him. My parents said we were inseparable.
And what happened to him?
What happened to him? There was this man called Marcos. He used to have a motorbike and you used to hear him coming from the square twice a day, once in the morning going to work and once in the evening going back to work. And Azur used to get scared from the noises of the motorbike and he used to run out and bark at him, and Marcos used to get more aggressive every time he went past. He used to try and kick him. So I tried to keep Azur in the house. I knew the time was to come. One Sunday morning I heard you coming down after our long walk. I could hear the motorbike coming and I grabbed Azur and I put him in the house. But I thought my son, he ran out and he started barking at Marcos and Marcos went straight for him and he hit him and he went flying. And he landed on the ground.
That's terrible.
Dead. I knew this dog 5 years. He was my best friend. I hated that man, Marcos. There was nothing I could do. Even to this day, when I think about him, I get angry. I cried every night. I cried so many tears that I didn't have any left. And now when I see a dog, sometimes it reminds me of Azur. I still get upset. After crying for 3 days and 3 nights, I decided I was going to bury my best friend in the backyard.
So you buried him?
Yes. But my mother wouldn't let me bury him in the backyard. She said, no, Panos, bury him in the field at the back of the house. So I went to the shed and found myself a shovel. And I went in the field and I was looking for the spot where I could bury my best friend. That's a good spot there. I started to dig, but the earth was so hard. It took me half an hour to make a hole big enough to bury him. I took his favourite blanket and wrapped up his broken bones. And I lifted him up gently. And I put him in the hole. And my mother, God bless her, she came and helped me cover him up. And then my mother, she found 2 pieces of wood, and with a piece of rope, she made a cross with them, bless her. And she gave them to me, and I put it at the head of the hole. I've known this dog only for 5 years. He was my best friend. I think things will never be the same again.
It was like a funeral for a human being.
Yes.
I know how you feel. So, what happened after that? Have you ever been back there?
I went back. I remember I went back and I went back to my village and I stood on the hill where I used to play as a boy. My village was under the occupation of the Turks. And from the hill I could see my house. And I could see my uncle's house and my friend Andreas' house. My whole street and the church and my old school. Oh my God! I could see the tap where I used to drink water from when I was a boy. Everything looks so familiar.
I can see the picture.
I decided to go closer to my house, and as I got nearer, I realized there were people living in there. That really saddened me. And suddenly, Turkish men came out of the house.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Are you looking for something?
No. This was my parents' house. I used to live here. I grew up here. I just came to have a look.
Okay, sir. No problem.
He let me go inside. I was shocked to find that my house, where I was born, where I grew up, had become a wood factory. There were men everywhere cutting wood using machinery. I was heartbroken. I thanked the man and left him. Outside, I noticed that the fence that my father built with his 2 hands, and I helped him paint it green, become rotten, and the paint had cracked, and the fence had broken off the hinges. It made me really sad to think of these people who look after things here. I decided to make my way down to the field and look for a Jewish grave, but when I got there I was shocked to find out that the field was full of rubbish. There was boxes and cans everywhere, and the grass had grown so high it was up to your knees. I went around looking for the grave, but I was pushing the grass everywhere. I was getting really upset. I buried the dog here, I'm sure I did. And suddenly I heard somebody say,
Sir, what are you looking for?
a Turkish man coming out of my house, his house. This land belonged to my parents. I used to play here as a boy. I buried my dog here. I'm getting really upset because I can't find the grave. I'm sorry, but...
Sir, listen to me. Why are you worrying? Listen to me. Things will get better. You see?
I made my way back to England, and the only thing on my mind was those kind words that man said to me. Things will get better. I decided there and then that I would go back and visit. When I remember all the good and bad things that happened to me in the old days, the scars and the pain that me and my friends and my family went through, the pain and sorrow is getting bigger and bigger.
And now, what's happening?
Come again, my friends. You, the Turks, come again. We could work together.
I'm sure we could work together. We could open again the road to a better future, so we could live in freedom and be able to have a better life and better future for all of us. Give me your hand and join me. Come and shout with me. No more of this. You the ones who control the world. Leave us alone. We don't need your assistance. We know how to deal with ourselves. Come, my friends, throw away the bullets.
Have roses in your hands. We can work together. We can be happy.
It is up to us. Let's do it. It is up to us.
We did it before, we can do it again. Let's follow the road to the part, our part, the party to freedom. To the journey of life.
Our journey is so long. We don't know where we belong. No one knows when, where to start or end.
Our journey is so long. We don't know where we belong. No one knows when, where to start or end. We have never asked to play, never come in this way. They put us in the game, and that's what we have to say. We have never asked to play, never come in this way. They put us in the game, and that's what we have to say.
We now must play what the others have to say. We shall do the same, for we feel it is a shame.
We now must play what the others have to say. We must do the same, what we feel it is a shame.
But we don't want to do it, or we don't want to play. Play in or away any game. Play any game anyway.
But we don't want to do it, or we don't want to play. Play in or away any game. Play any game anyway.
Our life is our journey. Let's have it in our hand. Let's all work together. Let's have joy on our land.
Our life is our journey. Let's have it in our hands. Let's all work together. Let's have joy on our land.
We did have very difficult days, but they are gone now.
imagine that there are no possessions. You see, I do wonder if you can. Because you see, there will be no need for greed or hunger. Because this will be a brotherhood of man. So people, just imagine all of the people when they share it. Because I know some of you may look at me and call me a dreamer. And deep down I know that I'm not telling you. But one day I pray on my knees that you and you will join me hand in hand. And finally, the world my brothers, my sisters, my friends, let's throw away the bullets. Let's take the roses in our hands. Make this a new day. Join us on our party. Party to freedom, to the journey of life.
Hello? I told you, it's my business what I'm doing. I'll go wherever I like and I'll do whatever I like. Don't tell me what to do. Andy's just my friend, yes. And I respect him and his family. They're good people. Yes, Father, I know what your problem is. They have the same problem. But don't worry about me. I'll be alright. I'll see you soon. Bye. It's my father.
Okay.
We Turks, he says, we don't like the Greeks because we were born to learn that we are enemies. You know what that means, don't you?
I know.
It's been like this for a very long time. Since I can remember my father, he used to say to me, don't trust the Greeks. But me, I went to school with Greeks in London and they were nice to me. Everybody was nice to me. My best friends were Greek.
The question is, my dear, what is it that you believe?
What is it that I believe?
Yes.
My father, who keeps saying to me that we're not supposed to have Greek people as friends, or myself, who finds out that they're actually very nice people. And I have good Greek friends. Andy, yeah, my friend, he's Greek.
Is Andy again?
He's that really nice guy.
Ah! So, my dear, what are you going to do now?
What am I going to do? I hate that. Andy's my friend, and we'll be friends forever. I'm sorry, I talk too
Come here,
much.
my dear, listen, don't think like that. I want to hear what you have to say. Talk to me.
Well, it's all a very long history, going back years ago. But then, in 1974, Turks invaded Cyprus, and since then everything went wrong. The island split in two. People started to live separately. They were friends before that. Even my dad had good friends, and he told me all about their lives and all about the things they would do together. Now everything's different. Well, I don't want to know about all that.
I know, I understand exactly how you feel.
I have good Greek friends, and I like going out with them. I'm just so fed up with all of these.
You know, I heard this about Greeks and Turks and whatnot. You know what I've heard? And as far as I know, things are getting better.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I hope so.
Let us hope.
again.
Me, I managed to pass the Green Line a few years ago. Managed to see all the places I used to know. Past the old cathedral, which I miss so much. The church of Santa Sofia in the half-occupied European capital of Nicosia. The only occupied capital in Europe. I sat down and thought about the possibility of all the people in Cyprus being able to live together again. I had a dream. And in my dream, I passed by all the most important places of my life. My village, which I love so much. And everywhere I went, everywhere I looked, everything was asking me, when am I coming back? The birds, the rocks, the trees, everything was asking me, where have I been and when am I coming back?
Because they missed you.
Because we left suddenly without saying where we were going. Everywhere I went, everywhere I looked, they were asking me, when am I coming back and when? Suddenly, I woke up crying. And I made a wish to my God, asking my God to fulfill my dreams, to be able to return and see my friends and neighbors again.
Turks and Greeks together again. To be able to be happy again. To work together for a better future for all the people. The people of my little mother Cyprus.
Like it was in the old days. I make another wish now. For all of us to throw away the bullets and have roses in our hands.
I believe we can do it.
We should take all the bad things and throw them away and keep the good ones. I wish I was a bird and be able to fly in the sky anywhere I want without asking anyone's permission. To fly up to the sky and fly over my village anytime I want to without asking anyone's permission.
To go from one place to the other and to do anything I like without having to answer anyone's questions.
To walk in my neighborhood, in my village, to sit where I want, to visit my home, where I was born, where I used to play, where the roots of my family are, and be able to tell everyone that I am back!
I am back! So, what happened when you returned to your village?
When I returned to my village, I stood on the hill where I used to play as a boy, and I looked down. Everything looked different. As I made my way down to the field where I buried the Azur, there was fresh cut grass. And the field was clean, there was no cans or boxes anywhere. I was confused, and suddenly I saw the Turkish man coming out of the house, my house.
My friends, welcome back. Welcome back,
Hey,
my friend.
what's happened here? I don't understand.
My friend, from the last time we met, couldn't help but think of you. You were in my heart. I couldn't help think that you should get the chance to see your dog's great again. So I called some of my friends, said, come and help the good gentleman. They came this up for you.
Wow.
You did a pretty good job.
Wow.
And now my
Amazing. Oh, thank you, thank you. It was easy for me to find the Azur's grave. To see my mother's cross, it was all rotten now. Oh. So many memories came flashing back. I looked down on that spot. Oh. Forgive me.
I I'm sorry. So sorry. They're like thieves in the night. Turks came and invaded your island. I'm sorry. But you have to know this. That just like you, we bleed. We're flesh, blood. We're not bad people. We're not bad people. But let me tell you what this is all about. Politics. It's all politics. That's what it is.
I became good friends with that man. And when I thought about the words he said, they were pretty special. They made a lot of sense. If we work together, we can smile, we can be happy.
That's a very interesting story. So, tell me more about your village.
My village. My village, Sikari, is on Bendadactylus, which is on the northern part of occupied Cyprus. When you stand at the bottom of Bendadactylus and you look up, the Turks have created a big Turkish flag and they've put big white rocks around it and they've painted it white and they put floodlights on it so you can see day and night. My village is under that flag.
That's very sad. I know how you feel.
Oh God, please do this favor for me. Let me fulfill my dreams while I'm still young enough to enjoy them.
Oh God, please do this favor for me. I have lost my dreams on the way to the top. Now I feel more of a stranger than ever. All I'm surrounded by is bitterness and loneliness. My life is losing its meaning.
Oh God, I'm seeking you and I'm searching you for just one drop of courage. Because I need it, God. I need it to decide about my future.
They called me a foreigner the other day because they did not know my name.
And I feel so strange. So strange in a stranger's land.
I would like to forget about that incident. I have a premonition to fulfill.
Yes. Yes. I want to leave the stranger's land behind.
I hate being called a foreigner. I realise that the foreigner's land is getting larger and harder to bear. It's got a long way to go and no end.
Okay. And as for me, I hate to be called a foreigner.
Yes, I want to leave the stranger's land behind.
Oh God, please do this favor for me. Let me fulfill my dreams.
no need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us in the world we'll live as one.
Καλησπέρα σας. Καλώς ορίσατε. Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ που είστε εδώ. Thank you very much for being here tonight, and I hope you enjoy the show so far. And we're going to carry on with the music, Cypriot traditional music, with first of all Ελευθερία Γεωργίου. She's going to sing some new songs, and then is Mr. Giorgos Yerasimos, and then my beautiful daughter Chriso. She's going to sing 2 songs as well. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the night. Thanks.
είσαι η θλίψη και η χαρά μας. Χώμα ηρώνεσαι δοξασμένο, με αίμα και με δάκρυα ποτισμένο. Κύριος εσύ της καρδιάς μας, είσαι η θλίψη και η χαρά μας. Χώμα ηρώνεσαι δοξασμένο, με αίμα και με δάκρυα ποτισμένο. Είδες πριν γυρίσουν το μυαλό μας, το μυαλό μας να βασανίζουν σε ένα βιβλίο με μαύρη σελίδα. Εφαλώτησαν κάθε μας ελπίδα. Της καρδιάς μας, είσαι η θλίψη και η χαρά μας. Χώμα ηρώνεσαι δοξασμένο, με αίμα και με δάκρυα ποτισμένο. Φυλακή τα όνειρά σου θέλουν μόνο τη ελευθερία σου. Την πρότηση της καρδιάς μας, είσαι η θλίψη και η χαρά μας. Με αίμα και με δάκρυα ποτισμένο, με αίμα και με δάκρυα ποτισμένο. Ευχαριστώ πολύ, παιδιά. Μπορείτε να χορέψετε το βιβλίο, να μαθαίνω, όσοι θέλετε. Τα είδα και τρελαθήκα, τα όμορφα σου κύλη, τον έρωτα σου καθήκα, του φεγγαριού το δίλη, του φεγγαριού το δίλη. Αχ, εσύ Κυπριόλα μου, την καρδιά μου έχεις κλέσει, για σένα η ψυχούλα μου, στην αγάπη θα πιστεύσει. Παραπάγια η πόλη, έτσι. Θα πάει. Το ήξερα ήταν γραπτό να πατώ στα βήματα σου. Ένα μονάχα σου ζητώ να βρεθώ στην αγκαλιά σου, να βρεθώ στην αγκαλιά σου. Όπως φύγει κρυοπούλα μου, την καρδιά μου έχεις πέσει, για σένα Μπράβο, δεν συγχωρείτε. Όλοι μαζί. Καθώς Κύπριο πουλά μου, την καρδιά μου έχεις κλέψει, για σένα η ψυχούλα μου, στην αγάπη θα πιστέψει, στην αγάπη θα πιστέψει, στην αγάπη θα πιστέψει. Στην καρδιά μου έχεις θέση, για σένα η ψυχούλα μου, στην αγάπη θα πιστέψει. Να βγάζω τον κουλό σου, που θέλα να γελώσω, τα μεματιούν τα αγκαλιά, τα βασάνα στην αμεριά, να βλάσω τελομάνικα, που τη δική σου τη φοριά, και της αγάπης τη φωτιά, να προγελιώ βαριωτιά.
And as we said earlier, Lucy did an extract of Enoughi's play. We hope to see the full production at some point in the near future. And I'm very sure that we will see more work from Vasili.
You know something, let me just say something, because I remember this same stage here about, I'm not, you were very young then. I don't want to say you're very old. But about how many years? How many years? When we did
About 20s.
About 20 years. Eh?
And Panos
Yes.
also.
Panos was in, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, we did this first, production here together.
Yeah.
Yes. And you did the same. You haven't changed anyway.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that was chess. But we're going to do something together very soon because, you're getting
What?
very... You're getting better with time.
Oh, thank you.
Every time when I see you, you're getting better.
Vasilis notorious for not coming in on cue. How many times, even in Cyprus, when we performed, we were waiting for Vasilis to knock on the door.
Yes, sometimes I forget.
Yeah, I know.
Once I was in a play, and it was cafe next door, and I went to have a coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So I went, I ordered it, and then I was waiting. Somebody, I hear somebody shout, Vasili, where are you? I said, what? We are on stage. And I said, I went off, and I thought, what am I doing? And I just carry on.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
It carries on.
Stories from the archive and hopefully lots of future exciting work at Theatro Technis. We will be relaunching the Friends of Theatro Technis locally. Please sign up for the newsletter, which is on the website. And come and enjoy the rest of the week and future productions here.
Tomorrow is...
Tomorrow's the longest Cyprus.
Yes, like the Global Cyprus with the August Association. They're doing a very... Yes,
And Lorna's work.
I'm going to be here.
Lorna's work on Thursday and then George's play on
Friday and Saturday.
And then the following weekend is Martha and he.
Honor it, keep up.
And next year is me and Lucia.
Oh, definitely.
If you remember us to come. Thank you, everyone.